Namaha Te. I bow with reverence to your God in you. Namaste. Today in this session, we will be experiencing and catching by the horn the twin emotions of fear and anger. Let us say how we can use meditation to dissolve these two demons that continue to sit on our shoulders. Okay, let us start. Rub our hands together. Touch the forefinger with the thumb, slightly bent, and put them onto your thighs or knees, wherever is comfortable. Take a deep breath in and release. Release all the tension of your forehead. Another deep breath in. Release all the tension of your ears, just behind the ears. And another deep breath in and release all the tension of your shoulders. These are the three spots where we carry all the tensions of the world. And it is we carry, the world does not know that we are carrying. Just release that. Breath in. When the breath leaves, it takes away this tension and these three parts become absolutely weightless. Smile. Start closing your eyes and start smiling. Your smile extends from one ear to another and it touches the bottom of your eyelids. Make it that wide and that deep. Smile and all the tensions will go away. Okay, now let us start meditation. Meditation is not simply what you call a process of just watching our breath and sitting without any movement. That is only the first part. That is equivalent to calming the tempest which is on the top of the sea. We are calming the storm that is coming from the external world. So we do this first part. The second part is diving inside the sea. And there we see the total calmness. Observe the calm, observe the peace, observe the soundless joy that is there. And in the third part of our meditation, we meditate on the thoughts that we want to meditate. And what are the thoughts that we want to meditate? We want to meditate on the thoughts that are new addition to our knowledge. While reading a book, also, if something new comes up, internally we meditate. While watching a movie, we see something in the background which is new, we meditate for a few nanoseconds. And when we sit like this in a structured manner, in a peaceful posture, we meditate. So let us meditate on the emotion of anger. Let us meditate. And I take you back to the session we had sometime in the month of May, where we had worked on dissolution of this anger through internal happiness. Today we take another route to dissolve this anger. It is like windows in which to do a task, there are 3-4 different routes. Similarly, out here in meditation also, anger dissolution takes a number of different paths. Finally, whichever path is successfully implemented in us, by us, we adopt that. Okay, so let us start. Take a deep breath in, release, and imagine you are walking in a street. These are those pre-COVID days. Happily walking in a street, looking at the window shopping, looking at people, without any aim, just walking. Suddenly you hear a voice, "Hey idiot, where are you going?" You turn back and ask him, just gesture, "Are you asking me? Is it me?" He says, "Yes, yes, you idiot, where are you going? I'm talking to you." The moment you hear the word you, anger rises in you. Why? Because you have connected this you with your internal ego. And what is ego? Ego is just four thoughts. I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I am smart, I am strong. It has hit the pillar of your ego. I am intelligent, and this guy is calling me an idiot. Your entire energy in the body moves to your thighs and your shoulders. You are ready to fight. Just hit him. Just want to break his nose, make him smaller than what he is. In all our fights, our aim is this only. We want to pound someone so much that they become smaller from what they are, what they appear to us. So we want to make them smaller. That is why we fight. Now, let us not get into that fight. It may trigger a world war. So let us focus on what is happening inside of us. What is happening inside of us is simply we are getting angry. And this anger is what? It is a thought. Let us feel that it is a thought, it is a reaction. And where is this thought occurring? This thought is not occurring in our eyes, nose, ears, mouth, or skin. It is occurring inside in our mind. And where is mind? We don't know. We know where our brain is, we know where our heart is, but we don't know where the mind is. And inside the mind, what makes these thoughts? We don't know. Finally, we reach a conclusion that these thoughts are nothing but an empty thing which we are aware of. Now, let us look at the thought of my ego. I am intelligent. Where is this thought occurring? It is not occurring in our body. It is not occurring in our senses. It is not occurring in our mind. It is neither. It is occurring in our intelligence, because intelligence is intelligence. It cannot say I am intelligent. Intelligence has to be something other than intelligence. So it is not even our intelligence. It is again in our mind. And in the mind, again, this thought has no basis. This thought has no basis. It is absolutely empty and it is awareness. So our anger is also a thought. Our ego is also a thought. Both are our own thoughts. Nothing has come from outside. No vaccination, no injection. We've not eaten anything. Nothing new has been added to us. It is one thought of ours versus the second thought of ours. So is one thought good and one thought bad? No, both the thoughts are empty at their base. They are simply awareness, nothing else. A restricted awareness, awareness in which we just look at the thought and ignore everything. So if we look at the anger, we only look at the anger at that moment. And the moment we look at the ego, we only look at the ego. So anger and ego are both with each other and they both are thoughts. When this realization dawns in, our anger dissolves. Our anger dissolves because this realization has dawned into us that these thoughts are absolutely baseless. They both are inside of us. Now, let us look at fear. What is fear? Fear is also same thing. When the energy that rises in us because of the hurt of the ego is expressed outside, it becomes anger. And when we express it inside towards us, it is fear. Imagine how you were when you were 10 years old, a small little baby, a school going child. Imagine that child is sitting inside of you. When you become fearful, it is not you who has become fearful, it is that child. That child has become fearful because the outside person is looking very big to you. You probably cannot beat him to a size which is smaller than you. So you become fearful. So these two emotions of fear and anger are same at the base, and they are only inside of us. One thought is fighting the other thought. That is all, nothing else. Fear is also same thing. One thought fights the other thought. One anger fights the ego. Fear fights the ego. And what is one is inside of us, second is outside. Meditate on this realization. Shravan, Manan, Nididasana. As frequently as possible. As frequently as possible. Slowly open your eyes. Realize anger is my own thought. Ego is my own thought. Fear is my own thought. I do not require these thoughts because I am drowning in my happiness. Please don't save me. Recall that thought. Recall that process which we did last week. I'm drowning in my happiness. Someone calls you an idiot. You turn around. The thought rises in you. You say, I don't require this thought because I am drowned in my own happiness. My joy is with me. It is filling all my senses. It is all inside of me. I can only share. No one can give me joy. My happiness is I share my happiness with you. You can't give me my happiness. The borrowed happiness is always a photostat copy. Own happiness is real. With this, we come to the end of today's session. Thank you very much. Namaste. Namaha. I bow with reverence to your God. Namaste.